Chicago Bulls fans, we got the crew out of LA kicking it, parlaying, and working out together. At first, we thought it was a small list, but apparently, these guys got enough players out there to play 5-on-5. I'm going to tell y'all why that's important for the Chicago Bulls this season. Y'all got to hear the music first.
Cognac. Gang.
Shot Boy Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm holding it down for me and my dog, C-Dub. Now, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for continuing to support the Cognac Gang. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get into some stuff, man. We got to get into why it's important for the Chicago Bulls to be hosting this workout. The hosts are Zach Lavine, Demar Derozan. These are the players that's in attendance. We got Zach Lavine, Patrick Williams, Demar Derozan, Alex Caruso, Derek Jones Jr., Nikola Vucevic, Dosumu is there, Dalen Terry is there, Javonte Green is there, Kobe White is there, AC Dub, Tony Bradley there. Now, if y'all was tuning in with us last night on our live, when we heard a little bit about this, we were questioning what the hell was Nikola Vucevic, and we thought, even some of the members of the Cognac Gang was saying that Vooch out there playing international basketball. But as I mentioned, bro, if you playing anything close to the Pacific, you can fly right there. It's all LA, Seattle, right there. You can get, you can do your thing right up in there. But I'm good to see that it's 10 players there and these guys getting it in, playing 5-on-5. Now, anything, it's one thing when players just work out with other players as individuals, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's just me and C-Dub and we working out together. That's a different thing, like how Derozan started off-season working out with Patrick Williams. That's a different thing than when you say, all right, come on, Cognac Gang, we finna go out to the park or go to the gym and we all finna work on our game. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because that begins to build cohesion within your unit. You know what I'm saying? That gets to build continuity within your team. You know what I'm saying? Y'all played one season together, and the majority of that season, you had Alex Caruso hurt. You had Zach Lavine out some games. You know what I'm saying? You had Patrick Williams out some games. And then you had people out with COVID. And then you had, it was some of everything that went on last year. And the reason that this is important is because, bro, the Chicago Bulls have unfinished business. We only won one game in the playoffs. One game. I'm happy we didn't get swept, but I at least felt like we could have won too. Y'all let me know. Do y'all feel like we were supposed to go 4-1? It would at least supposed to be 4-2 at the minimum. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. Because with the guys that we had on this team, you know what I'm saying? We definitely could have competed and fought a little harder. You know what I'm saying? DeMar DeRozan had an outstanding game too. But what about Zach Lavine? He got some unfinished business. You know what I'm saying? I will make note that I am a bit upset that Lonzo Ball couldn't come out here to work out with this team, but I do understand at the same time that the man trying to get right with his knee, rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see Lonzo Ball get out there too, but as you know what I'm saying, I feel like that it's okay for now. You know what I'm saying? If they host a couple more workouts, I would love to see Lonzo Ball show up to a couple of those too in the future. You know what I'm saying? As long as his knee is progressing well. But we shouldn't put much pressure on him. But I'm not much pressure on him, but the temperature is rising. Mine at a 6 and we trending up. C-Dub, he's still at a 0. I don't know. Y'all know them stubborn ass old men. Nah, just you know what I'm saying? But back to the topic. Look, first round exit, and then they being disrespected again. In the latest power rankings, they got them ranked 6. Well, I wouldn't say it's disrespect, but I feel like it's they starting to cook up the disrespect. It ain't full disrespect yet. It's just a little, don't you know when you got one of them kids or somebody get in your face, you just muff them. That's kind of it's getting close to that muffin stage. You know what I'm saying? Because Y'all got the Toronto Raptors. Well, they have the Toronto Raptors better than us. I'm not saying they're a bad team, but I will choose the Bulls over the Toronto Raptors today. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like they do have some people coming back, rightfully so. But at the same time, me personally, I'm still gonna go with the home squad. But then another reason why this is important is because it's showing leadership from DeMar DeRozan and Zach Lavine. Like I said before, Zach Lavine did not have a good postseason. You got paid now. No more excuses, my boy. If your knee hurts, sit your ass down, because when it's crunch time, that's when we need you. I respect that he went out there and played on a hobbled knee, a jacked up thumb, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, as I mentioned yesterday on the live, I'd rather have a strong finish than a horrible finish. And that's exactly what we had last season. Horrible finish. And I believe if Zach would have sat out a few more games towards the end of the season, I understand that they was battling for position. So he was like, damn, we can't slip up. They need me out there. Rightfully so. But if you have the opportunity to sit a few games this season, if you're dealing with any injuries, I'll take that. But obviously, if the circumstances was, you know what I'm saying, what it was this past season, then I understand that you're like, hey, I got to play. I got to help my team. I got to give us the best chance to win, rightfully so. Can't argue with that, but I got to commend them on the leadership, man, because they like, bro, we got unfinished business. We got bounced in the first round. We was once the number 1 seed. We ended up the 6th seed. No. You know what I'm saying? We went up and had a free fall to number 6. You know what I'm saying? So it just needs to get better from there, man. That is definitely needs to get better. And another thing I'm going to throw out there is Coach Billy Donovan is out there too. That's leadership on his own. Leadership points to him. He want to get an early look at his team. He want to go out there and see what he can do. I imagine he not going too hard, but you definitely commend a coach that's like, hey, on my free time, I'm going to go kick it with my guys. I'm leading this team. I got to be able to support them, and rightfully so. You can't go in a battle for somebody if they just in the office. You got to be in the field too. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be trying to tell me what to do, but you ain't putting in no extra time. So kudos to Billy Donovan on that. Now this workout is it says a lot about Zach Lavine and DeMar DeRozan. Me and C-Dub said Zach Lavine needs to be that number 1. He needs to be the number 1. Or you at least need to know when it's your time to take over the damn game. You can't keep having these first halves, you going berserk, and then the second half, we like, where you at? Where you at? So to me, that's a step forward in maturity in Zach Lavine, a step forward in doing the right thing for Lavine. And DeMar DeRozan, we already knew what he was doing. He was the constant flow for the Chicago Bulls last year. Now somebody got to go and join that ship with him. You know what I'm saying? But hey, final thoughts, man. The Chicago Bulls, they working out of LA. They playing 5-on-5. Yes, C-Dub, B word is there. He might be here. He might not. We shall see. Simonovic, you better get your bags ready to move in. You better get ready. You got to show up training camp and claim your spot, my boy. Stop playing. Hey, and thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe. And for our continued supporters, thank y'all very, very much. We out.
Cognac. Gang.